Enjoy the stream. See you later. Oh, and one more.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Marvel Future Fight V600 stream. As always, I am your host, Kim, but as different is everything else around me. I am coming to you from my own living room, which is not how we usually do it, but we are living in unusual times, unprecedented times, and we are all trying our best. We are trying our best to work hard, to stay safe, and to have fun. And for you, audience, I hope that's what you're doing. I hope you are having fun, but also I hope you are staying safe and healthy during these times. I think we can help you with that fun part, though, because I have a lot of cool announcements to tell you. The first of which is this is a very special stream, not because of my living room. Definitely not because of my living room, but this is the 5th anniversary for Marvel Future Fight. This game launched 5 years ago, and it's still going strong, in large part due to you, the players, the community, the agents, all of you who have stuck around and played and helped us to make this game better every day. Thank you so much for being a part of it. And to celebrate, we have a few different things going on. The first of which, there will be rewards in this stream, and the way you claim them is to watch it live on Facebook with the Facebook account you have connected to your Marvel Future Fight account. And then when the rewards pop up on the corner of your screen, click them to claim them before time runs out. Then you should be able to find them in your game by going to your settings and then Facebook rewards. The second thing we have going on, because of course, there's not just one. We have another check-in event going on. All you have to do is open your game every day through the 30th. It doesn't necessarily have to be every day, but if you want to claim all the prizes, that's what you're going to have to do, because there is a new reward for every single day in there. And there are some good rewards, including hundreds of crystals and a tier 3 character on April 30th, which is the actual day of anniversary of Marvel Future Fight way back in 2015. So we have that going on for you. There's another reason why this is a huge update, and that is because we are releasing an update inspired by Marvel's Black Widow, and that will be in theaters November 6th. Of course, that is not the original release date. It was changed, but I am excited to watch the movie because I want to experience it on the big screen. I want to see all the effects. I want to see it all as it is intended, and I'm excited for that date. Until then, we do have this update for you that is inspired by Marvel's Black Widow. It will not spoil anything. I know what you're thinking. It's gonna be fine, but this is a great way to celebrate the movie because we have all sorts of things coming in this update, including new characters of Yelena and Red Guardian. We also have new uniforms for Black Widow, of course, how could we not? Yelena, Taskmaster, and of course Red Guardian. There will be a legendary battle for Black Widow, and there will be a dimension mission and several other improvements and updates to come. I'm not going to get into it now, but I am going to go get my friend, I think you know who it is, to help us figure it all out. That was an awesome video, and it has a little preview of what we're going to be talking about today. But before we jump into that, I want to reintroduce my friend, or introduce for the first time in this stream, CM KAGE.
Greeted agents, certainly happy to see friendly faces again. Also nice to see you as well, Kim, and of course, like I said, sort of nice to be with other people.
I'm not a friendly face?
You're, the jury's still out on that, but Cornette is happy to see you.
Just bring it on yourself. All right. So we have a lot of different characters to get into today. The first of which I am very curious about, and I hope you can help us.
Of course. So like I said, it's happy to see you all, and I'm happy to have you all here to share this all with. So with that said, we're going to go ahead and jump straight to see what you want to see. We're going to see the Red Guardian, aka Alexei Shostakov. Let's go ahead and jump right in. Right, so as you can see here, we have the Red Guardian in his modern look. We're going to go ahead and through his skills. Just a reminder, agents, that some of the skills you'll see will not actually be in the live build on some of the stats, so just keep that in mind that the numbers may change. So as you can see, we're currently browsing through the variety of different skills and passives here. As far as you can see, the first skill is the Shield Edge Strike. The second skill, which is the Slam of Fury, followed by the Justice Blow.
So we're just quickly going through this right now, but we're going to see all of them in action soon, so there's no need to linger.
And so those of you agents who don't know who, of course, Alexei Shostakov is, I'm going to do a brief read through the bio. So Alexei Shostakov was an incredible pilot in the Soviet Union, catching the notice of the KGB, the organization that arranged a wedding between him and Natasha Romanoff.
I'm just not a fan of that pairing personally, so that's just my opinion.
Yeah, it is definitely a very odd pairing. I'm very curious to see how that works in the movie, but of course the movie and the comics may do their turns a little differently. But yeah, as we're continuing through the bio. So, however, after furthering his devotion to his country, Alexei took on the title Red Guardian, a counter to the Captain America, which we all, of course, know and love. And of course, this ended his marriage, and of course, him being devoted to his country above all else, Red Guardian succeeds in any mission. And that is a brief and very compact bio of the Red Guardian. So he definitely is an interesting character. As far as do you think he measures up to Captain America? I mean, that's up to you guys to decide.
You really shouldn't ask me that question because no one measures up to Captain America.
I know you're a big Captain America fan.
I'm a girl, but yeah.
Yeah. So anyways, that's a brief description of Alexei, aka the Red Guardian. So we know at least we saw his bio. We saw at least a text-based description of what his skills are. Let's see his skills in actual action.
Yeah.
So you can see basic attack where he just charges in, gives people a little bit of a 1-2 with his shield. As you can see, that's the Shield Strike.
It's very familiar to me.
Very familiar, possibly by another shield user we know and love.
Mm-hmm.
So which has a couple more of his basic attack. Next up, we're going to start again with the shield blow.
Nice.
Of course, right there you see he's another shield attack called the Shield Edge Strike. A lot of shield-based attacks.
Well, one can imagine, right? If you're carrying a big shield.
How else are you going to use it? So as you can see, the third kill he's actually using right now is referred to as the Slam of Fury. Why? Because what else do you call it when somebody slams a shield to your face multiple times? I mean, I don't know about you, but that sounds pretty furious to me.
Calm meditation just doesn't work. Doesn't have the same ring.
Yep, and as you can see, the fourth skill he just worked on here is the Justice Blow. And next up is the fifth attack, which is the Guardian Shatter.
Nice.
Okay, now as far as the Awakening skill, we're not going to show you that skill just yet. We're going to save that for when we actually show you the movie uniform. So with that said, we're going to show that later on. But first, we have another character we want to show you, another graduate of the Red Room. That is, of course, Elena Belova.
Okay, I would like to learn more about her.
Let's go ahead and see how she does in combat. So first up, it's her first skill. This is the Rolling Pistol. Right, as you can see, she just shoots you in the face with a pistol. I mean, pretty self-explanatory. Next is the Chain Staff. As you can see, chains hurt. I don't know if you know that, but I myself haven't been hit with a chain, but I'm pretty sure.
Don't.
I assume not, but based on how her opponents are doing, definitely not something you want to experience. Next up is the Flash Kick. As you can see, where she just takes a boot and then puts it in your face.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, craftily, it's got some art to it.
Yeah, as being a graduate from the Red Room, everything you do has at least style to it. So that's one of the best things about being an assassin. You can kill people and look good doing it. For her fourth skill, as you can see here, this is the Pale Spider Bite. Mm-hmm. So again, for those of you who, of course, know, as you mentioned, Pale Spider is also one of the nicknames she's referred to as. And as you can see with this skill, you can see how she got her name. Definitely hurts. You can see a little bit of electricity being shot there.
Nice.
So definitely being bit by that spider is not fun at all.
Being bit by any spider is usually bad.
Is it? I've never been bit by a spider before.
Usually bad.
Right, now we have her fifth skill, which is the Air Strike. As you can see, she just calls from a strike from above, and then it deals the enemy with a multitude of explosions. And I mean, it looks like it hurts.
It's what I expected from calling in missiles.
I don't know what else I expected.
Yeah.
So that is the Air Strike. Okay, so as you can see here, we have the Red Guardian in his movie uniform.
I like it.
That's right. We open up actually with his first skill attack, which is just his normal basic attack, which is the shield blow. He currently, with this uniform, he only has 2 new exclusive skills. You can see with his second skill, again, it's basic. He's using his shield edge strike. But this is the new one. This is the shield. This is the power charge. You can see kind of buff as he charges himself up and then rushes towards the enemy.
Cool.
Next, new skill, which is the heroic strike. And take a look at that skill one more time. He's using it on the enemy. Where he knows what he actually does. He charges the ground, opens up, and then throws the earth at the enemy. I mean, who else?
You know, Captain America doesn't do that.
No, that is true. Probably because he's not as heroic as the Red Guardian.
I mean, that's subjective.
So next, of course, we already mentioned, we're actually now going to show you his awakening skill. His awakening skill is referred to as the Red Hero's Entrance. You're going to see a couple special guests in this one as well, as you usually do when it comes to awakening skills. And we're going to go ahead and take a look.
Yeah.
As you can see, he jumps in the air and does a couple of attacks. And who backs him up? Who other than, of course, the Black Widows. But you just see right now, we're going to go ahead and take a look at it one more time. Beats him up, gets calls for some backup.
Look at that group.
And then, of course, who better
They're like, what's up? Let's do this. That's just what I'm assuming they're saying.
There. Yeah, it's great. I love how at the very end of that skill, after he gets the backup, he just shows up. Yes. That's if you're gonna do an attack, you gotta be flashy about it.
I mean, I would feel confident if they showed up too, backing me up.
Most people would.
Yeah.
Again, anybody with an entourage, yeah.
Yeah.
That does it for the skills for Red Guardian, at least for his uniform.
All right.
We're definitely seeing him in combat soon.
All right, let's take a look at a character we've met in a previous update.
That's right.
But he looks different now.
That's right. Of course, many of you agents will actually recognize Taskmaster. He actually joined us in the V580 update. And as you can see, he has a sleek new look as part of the new Black Widow movie. This look, of course, uniform is inspired by the movie. And of course, once again, we want to explain that several of the stats you may see in this current stream may not be present in the actual live build when it goes out. So just remember that, and we're going to take a look. So you can see here, a very far different look as opposed to the classic comic look.
I like it.
Much more sleek. You can see just like the metallic look too. He has that cool shield. Now, do you know
I love his goggles.
I personally like it because the way, at least I remember watching through the trailer itself, you can actually see when Black Widow sees herself, the visor kind of makes you think that whoever his opponent is actually looks at himself being mirrored. And of course, Taskmaster's signature skill is mimicking his opponent. So I think that kind of plays in to...
that is some cinematic mastery, my friend.
You can see some of the skills here. So actually, for this uniform, Taskmaster does only have 2 skills in this, new skills added in this uniform. Again, some of the stats aren't exactly accurate, but you can just see we're going to glaze over some of the new skills. Okay, so we're already in the game. We're set in action. So as you can see with his attacks, he has that's the basic attack. So the thing about this uniform has 2 new skills added to it, which we're about to see in just a moment. This is his first skill. Again, nothing incredibly new about it, but of course, everything he does looks far better because he has a new look added to it. Second skill there. So next up is his new skill. This is for his third skill. This is called the Grenade Shockwave. As you see, as he hacks and slashes with his shield, he actually disperses a multitude of grenades, which causes electrical damage. As you can see, we're going to go ahead and do it again. Awesome. Everything he does looks amazing. And next up, it says the second newly added skill, which is the Arrow Storm. Why is it called Arrow Storm? We'll go ahead and find out. As you can see, he just jumps in the air, and then with incredible amount of skill, he has multiple arrows actually attached to his bow, and he lets loose, and there you go. And as you can see at the very end of that attack, he actually does, there's a little bit of fire damage that's done, which tends to happen when stuff explodes. And yeah, and those are the 2 newly added attacks, which are for his third and fourth skill. You have the Grenade Shockwave and the Arrow Storm. So we look forward to having you guys test it out and tell us what you think.
Very nice. I like that skill 4. Very aerodynamic, huh?
See what you did there.
You did.
Okay. And those are the new skills for Taskmaster.
Very good. I like the way that uniform looks a lot, may I say again.
Yeah, so like in addition to having a cool new look, he of course has new skills. So definitely for those of you who are Taskmaster players, we know many of you are, something to look forward to.
All right, Cage, what do you have for us next?
Now, what we have next is, of course, not a new character, but definitely a new uniform and a new skill. We're going to go ahead and take a look at Black Widow.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Takedown. She's got
And
the
just
file.
like that, she's got the file, and I guess that file unlocks her skills to become.
Yeah, that's what's in the USB, of course.
I'm questioning what she actually does with that USB. Does she just like matrix in and she just like injects herself? Is that how they become?
You know, better. Sometimes some questions are better left unanswered.
That's probably for the best. I mean, espionage agents, they have their own way. I mean, what do we know? We're not graduates of the Red Room, so
there's some secrets I don't need to know.
So now, with that said, she's now T3, and now we're going to see how she looks in game. We'll take a look at her new skills and see how her T3 actually looks in action. Let's see. Right now, you can see this is Black Widow in her cinematic uniform.
I like it. I like the braids.
That's right. You can see you've seen it several times throughout the trailer itself. And you can see she has her batons as well. Mm-hmm. See a little bit of the electronic, and you see that skill right there where she tosses a grenade back.
Doesn't look at it. She's cool like that.
No, cool people we already know. Cool people don't need to look at explosions.
No. All right. Well, what are we looking at now?
We're going to go ahead and take a look at her in combat. So starting with her base skill, again, not necessarily something people.
Oh, nice. I mean, I've seen it before, but it's still nice.
First up, you just saw was a chain takedown. Next up is the aerial chain. The current skill she's using now is the sudden pick strike. That little attack that she did with burn, that was referred to as the relentless chain assault. As you saw, she just throws a grenade back.
Okay.
As a fourth skill, then we're going to jump into our fifth skill. As you can see, this is one of my personal favorite skills for this attack. This is referred to as the Black Widow backup fire. As you can see, first-person perspective.
I love that.
One more time.
I love it when the camera shifts, and this is a really good shot.
Yeah, that's something you see too often with many of the other characters. Mm-hmm. And that skill you just saw just now is the T3 skill.
I love it when things get cinematic.
Yeah, the more cinematic it is, the more deadly it's going to be.
Mm-hmm. It's a rule.
For the next lineup for the movie uniform, we're going to check out Yelena Belova's movie uniform.
I like her movie uniform a lot.
It's definitely much more fashionable. Mm-hmm. Very, as you can see, very fit for the snow, hence why it's referred to as the snowsuit. Right, you can see her in her snowsuit. She's ready to fight. She's ready to get into action. You see her basic skill.
Looking good.
Mm-hmm. The first skill you can see when she opens up with her pistol and the bazooka, that's referred to as the bazooka launch. We're going to go ahead and take that again. So if the pistol didn't kill you, the bazooka definitely will.
Yes.
Okay. Next is the second skill. If you look at it one more time, this is, of course, the chain strike.
Wow. Mm-hmm. So fast.
Yeah, all her moves are pretty fast, which is why she fits perfectly as a speed-type character.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Now the third skill we saw. So the third skill is is the counter. As you can see, it actually works, as I mentioned, as a counter. Once she's shot, the skill then goes into effect, kind of disorients the enemy. They can kind of creates like a blinding effect. Mm-hmm. That is the fourth skill. This is, of course, the Pale Spider Bite, something we've already seen her do before. But there's definitely a lot of electricity, because that tends to be her signature attack. Next is her fifth skill, which is the Shadow Assassination. As you can see, it actually causes a little bit of a silence effect there.
Wow.
That actually goes by pretty quick, so we're going to go ahead and take a look at that one more time.
Okay.
Where she actually jumps in the air, takes a cable, pulls herself back, then actually does the attack. Okay. Show it to you guys one more time.
I almost want to watch this in slow motion. It's so fast.
Yeah, that's one of the new attacks that come with this uniform. And that does it for the new skills for Yelena Belova in her snowsuit uniform. So we're definitely looking forward to seeing how you players actually implement her skills and uniform when the update goes live.
I really liked that. All right, thanks so much, Cage.
Of course.
All right, so we've seen a lot of great things so far, inspired by Marvel's Black Widow in theaters November 6th. Yes, that is the date, and yes, that is what I'm waiting for. We got to look at new characters in Red Guardian, and a new interesting character from Natasha's past. We have Yelena in a snow uniform as well. We have a uniform for Red Guardian from the movie as well, and a movie, or inspired by the movie look, for Taskmaster, which I like a lot. And we got the long-awaited, long-wanted Tier 3 for Black Widow.
Plenty of excitement to go around for this update.
Yes, but there's more, of course.
That's right. That's right. As a part of our anniversary update as well, we of course have several different improvements we actually plan on implementing in the game as well. One of them being, of course...
Oh, it worked! I didn't think it would work, but I'm glad it did. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but I am KAGE GB. Since the Hydra stream update, HIJACKED has inspired many of us to share our voice. We felt that we must be heard. But enough about me. I know what you really want to see. New legendary battles, new dimension missions. Yeah, I'll show you those missions. I'll have to be quiet. Both the Shield and Netmarble agents, they don't want me to say what I gotta say. They want me to express how come KAGE is really so boring, and why does Kim talk so much? But it's okay. I'll share the secrets. I know the truth. Open up!
All right.
I think it's working.
Not entirely sure what that was. Sorry, agents, in case you saw something. Again, we apologize for whatever the feedback is. Clearly, we got it back. Technical issues. Again, working from home, we have a lot of stuff that goes on.
It happens. Sometimes feeds get intercepted. I don't know what happened, but let's just focus on what we're doing here.
Yeah. So, as we said before we were interrupted, we were going to go ahead and take a look at actually the legendary battle.
Yeah.
Black Widow film. Like, again, as we said, there will be no spoilers in relation to the movie. So, we're going to go ahead and dive straight in.
Okay, so we see Natasha running in. She's got to fight Yelena.
That's right.
Yelena doesn't make it easy.
No, but I wouldn't say being so sure, because currently Natasha's kicking her butt pretty fast.
Yeah, Natasha's doing good.
I think she's actually causing a little bit of manipulating the stage a bit, where she actually jumps up in the air and casts some electronic shocking attacks.
She walked into it. Okay.
Luckily, this Natasha knows how to.
This looks chaotic.
But she's got a handle on it. Look, she's already.
She got it. Okay. All right.
And Natasha's back in the action, and she's not back in action. She completed the action.
Mm-hmm. And then there's a little scene between them here, or a little bit of text rather.
I saw the Red Room mentioned in there. Alexei, where?
We know who that is. We know what that is. These are words we've heard.
I know some of these words.
I know some of them in that order.
Right, and that does it for the first chapter of Legendary Battle.
All right, there is a lot more to look forward to, and I am excited to see that when it comes out. But that's not the only in-game upgrade we have, right?
That's right. We actually have new dimension missions being added to the game. So for those of you players who've been asking for more of an added challenge to dimension missions, we actually will be adding missions 11 to 15. That's 5 new missions that players can of course, play through. And of course, higher the challenge means higher the rewards. So just something to look forward to as well.
All right, like these little improvements. All right, we have seen so much awesome stuff inspired by Marvel's Black Widow, which will be in theaters November 6th. We are looking forward to that date. That's why I keep mentioning it. But there is one more thing that I wanted to talk about, and that is, of course, I think you know what it is because you touched on it. This is the 5-year anniversary for Marvel Future Fight.
That's right.
I can't believe it's... Yeah, let's celebrate. Jazz hands, because that's how we no touching. But it's incredible how much a game can change between 2015 and 2020. So we put together a little video just to show how far the game has come. awesome. We have come such a long way in 5 years. It's been a journey. I'm glad to be a part of it. I know I'm a more recent addition, but I think I'm in really good company.
No, I agree. Like I said, it's been great having you as a co-host, even though we've only been together for a short time. So I'll tell you what, high five.
I can't do that. Whose hand? That's not my. Okay, these are both my hands. They're not where you are. I'm going to skip over that and get to. So off the top, I mentioned a bunch of new updates, but there are still a few more. Cage, what are they?
That's right. As part of the anniversary update, we do have several different improvements that will be directed directly, of course, for you, the players. Some of those items include up to 100 new inventory slots for all of you. We have a new improved Shadowline reward. We also have new updated rewards for squad battle. Another item includes a new easier retry functionality in Alliance Battle Extreme. And one of my personal favorite additions is actually in World Boss, we actually have a new practice feature. Within that practice feature, players actually test out different strategies with, of course, a variety of their different superheroes and villains, so that when they try the real thing, they can do it with much more functionality.
All right, well, that sounds awesome. We have one more video for you players. So you may remember last year when we put a call out, or the Marvel Future Fight put a call out to the community to ask for submissions from players and viewers. Well, we wanted to thank you this time. So please have a look.
Thank you for playing Agents and for making us better. We literally could not do it without you.
Thank you. Thank you.
감사합니다.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
감사합니다.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Marvel Future Fight community, for such a great 5 years.
Thank you.
Thank you for all your support over the last 5 years. Without you, we couldn't have done it. So here's to the next 5, 10, or even 97 years of Marvel Future Fight. Thanks.
감사합니다.
Thank you. 감사합니다.
Thank you.
Thank you.
감사합니다.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. 감사합니다.
마블 퓨처 파이터. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
감사합니다. Thank you.
Thank you, Marvel Future Fight community, for an amazing 5 years. Happy anniversary.
All right, let me just say it again. Thank you all, agents, for playing, for contributing, for being part of this great community. You help make the game what it is and what it will be in the future. And, you know, this has been a really memorable stream for many reasons. We do have the awesome Inspired by Black Widow update, but we are all also at a distance right now. Cage?
That's right. This is definitely one of the more memorable updates, so especially for this game. So this is a very interesting anniversary.
Yes, but we're all doing our best, and we're all going to keep trying our best. And I encourage everyone who is watching or who isn't watching but is still playing the game to please stay safe out there and to have fun. Make the best of it. All right, agents. Thanks for joining us. Till next time.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
So long. High five. Oh, don't touch it.
No, no touchy.
Can you try to touch my this side?
I don't know what direction you're going to be in the final.
No? So you could be on this side? You could have been here the whole time?
I don't know.
Thank you for playing agents and for making us better. We literally could not do it without you.
Thank you. Thank you.
감사합니다.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
감사합니다.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Marvel Future Fight community, for such a great 5 years.
Thank you.
Thank you for all your support over the last 5 years. Without you, we couldn't have done it. So here's to the next 5, 10, or even 97 years of Marvel Future Fight. Thanks.
감사합니다. Thank you. 감사합니다.
Thank you.
Thank you.
감사합니다.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. 감사합니다.
마블 피터파이터. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
감사합니다. Thank you.
Thank you, Marvel Future Fight community, for an amazing 5 years. Happy anniversary.
Thank you for playing agents and for making us better. We literally could not do it without you.
Thank you. Thank you.
감사합니다.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
감사합니다.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Marvel Future Fight community, for such a great 5 years.
Thank you.
Thank you for all your support over the last 5 years. Without you, we couldn't have done it. So here's to the next 5, 10, or even 97 years of Marvel Future Fight. Thanks.
감사합니다. Thank you. 감사합니다.
Thank you.
Thank you.
감사합니다.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. 감사합니다.
마블 피터파이터. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
감사합니다. Thank you.
Thank you, Marvel Future Fight community, for an amazing 5 years. Happy anniversary.
Thank you for playing agents and for making us better. We literally could not do it without you.
Thank you. Thank you.
감사합니다.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
감사합니다.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Marvel Future Fight community, for such a great 5 years.
Thank you.
Thank you for all your support over the last 5 years. Without you, we couldn't have done it. So here's to the next 5, 10, or even 97 years of Marvel Future Fight. Thanks.
감사합니다. Thank you. 감사합니다.
Thank you.
Thank you.
감사합니다.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. 감사합니다.
마블 피터파이터. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
감사합니다. Thank you.
Thank you, Marvel Future Fight community, for an amazing 5 years. Happy anniversary.
Thank you for playing agents and for making us better. We literally could not do it without you.
Thank you. Thank you.
감사합니다.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
감사합니다.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Marvel Future Fight community, for such a great 5 years.
Thank you.
Thank you for all your support over the last 5 years. Without you, we couldn't have done it. So here's to the next 5, 10, or even 97 years of Marvel Future Fight. Thanks.
감사합니다. Thank you. 감사합니다.
Thank you.
Thank you.
감사합니다.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. 감사합니다.
마블 피터파이터.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
감사합니다. Thank you.
Thank you, Marvel Future Fight community, for an amazing 5 years. Happy anniversary.
Thank you for playing agents and for making us better. We literally could not do it without you.
Thank you. Thank you.
감사합니다.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
감사합니다.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Marvel Future Fight community, for such a great 5 years.
Thank you.
Thank you for all your support over the last 5 years. Without you, we couldn't have done it. So here's to the next 5, 10, or even 97 years of Marvel Future Fight. Thanks.
감사합니다. Thank you. 감사합니다.
Thank you.
Thank you.
감사합니다.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. 감사합니다.
마블 피터 파이터.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
감사합니다. Thank you.
Thank you, Marvel Future Fight community, for an amazing 5 years. Happy anniversary.
Thank you for playing agents and for making us better. We literally could not do it without you.
Thank you. Thank you.
감사합니다.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
감사합니다.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Marvel Future Fight community, for such a great 5 years.
Thank you.
Thank you for all your support over the last 5 years. Without you, we couldn't have done it. So here's to the next 5, 10, or even 97 years of Marvel Future Fight. Thanks.
감사합니다. Thank you. 감사합니다.
Thank you.
Thank you.
감사합니다.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. 감사합니다.
마블 피터 파이터.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
감사합니다. Thank you.
Thank you, Marvel Future Fight community, for an amazing 5 years. Happy anniversary.